Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about this book and how to use it. I've put a lot of effort into it. I'm nowhere near done, so it might be that as the term goes on, things get a little bit more loose. But right now, I think it's pretty nice, at least for the first, 12 classes. Um, so this is HTML, and you can interact with it in really nice ways. You can see that I had a lot of fun, so I've embedded tweets, I've embedded images, and when sometimes I have these notes here, this means stop and pay attention. Um, I have GIFs just for fun, and you can see that there's all the references for what we're doing are available. So as you read, so every course will look through a chapter. So you're in this chapter. You'll see there are sometimes videos to the right. When you see a video to the right, that means it's totally optional. It's usually by me or one of the TAs, and it's fully redundant with what we're doing. So if you see a video to the right, you might think, "Oh, this is great. I can listen instead of read, or I just want to hear it one more time." Okay, so you'll see all these videos to the right. That's optional. By contrast, um, you'll sometimes see a video in the middle of the screen. This guy. There's a few different people. These are outside experts whose videos I found because they did something I really wanted to do, and they did it better than I would do it, and it's not exactly what's in the book. So when you see a video in the middle, you have that's required viewing. So I hope that's clear. So when you're in a chapter, if you this sidebar can help us navigate through our chapters as you've seen. But if you're just in a chapter and it's jamming you up, you want more room, you can kick it to the curb with this button here. You can search through the text with the search function. Um, this is kind of fun. You can make the text bigger or smaller. You can get rid of the sans if you like, or the serifs, I mean, but why? Right now on a white background, the sepia background I think is kind of cool looking. The night background is probably, I don't know, it doesn't help me much, but you can mess with that. All the rest of these buttons are more or less useless and you can ignore them. Okay, what else do I want to show you? Um, let's go down here. You'll see that I've embedded these helpful cheat sheets from R when they're useful. Um, you'll see, yeah, here's more videos. Um, let's look at chapter 4. Hopefully this helps. You'll see that I've made you'll sometimes have um, little worksheets in the middle of this thing, either from RStudio Cloud, which you'll see here. It's taking a few minutes to upload, but hopefully it will. Come on, RStudio, get it together. Okay, so you can go through these things. They're usually required, and I often steal them from RStudio, or at least in the beginning I do. And then at other times, I um, I write my own. So here's something that I wrote for you, a little quiz at the end. And when you see a quiz like this, you'll often see something almost the exact same in Canvas. But if you do it here, you can guarantee to get the answer right because um, once you've done it wrong here, you can say 12 and take that to Canvas. Okay. What else did I want to show? Oh, yeah. At the end of the chapters, I often have the functions that we used in R that time if we've learned R functions, or uh, definitions if we've learned new concepts. So that's pretty useful. What else was I going to say up here? Oh yeah. So when you're looking at this text, you can see here. Um, this is output from R. Sometimes that shows up like here without me showing you the R because I've hidden it. Other times I show you the R and that looks like this. And so here's some R code, and then this is the output that it gave us. You can also see that I often have I have R functions here like pivot longer and tidier package. When you see this thing here, that goes to the help file. So if you hit this button, all of a sudden you're there getting help from R. Okay, so hopefully that's useful to you. what else did I want to show you? I think that's most of the most important things in this book. Oh, there's things that are fun to interact with. So, you can interact not just with the quizzes, but sometimes you can interact with plots and stuff. So, for example, here I'm showing you how you can make an interactive plot, and now you can interact with it. So you can roll your mouse over it, and you can do stuff. You can zoom in. So just have fun. There's lots of things to explore, and hopefully this is useful for everybody. All right, enjoy, and I'll see you soon.